I've always had a hearing loss. I was born without a hearing loss. I noticed it first started to affect me when I went into sprint canoeing.
I noticed I was starting to struggle and I was getting frustrated with myself, I had to go over everything twice.
So when you're on the river and your coach is on the side and they're shouting stuff at you, like you can hear that they're shouting at you, but you can't understand anything that they're saying.
Well, I got diagnosed when I was 5 years old with bilateral sentinel hearing loss. So I mean, at that age, I don't have any memories of my hearing loss decreasing.
I sometimes would miss things, and I felt like I couldn't always be like, oh sorry, what was that? Because you become like the nuisance of the group.
I thought that was time to get it sorted out, so I went down the NHS route.
I was with the NHS until about 5 years ago. So obviously I've had various models of hearing aids with the NHS.
I'd almost been given too much power. As Tom said, I've got high frequency hearing loss and my low frequencies had also been amplified, therefore I was so used to hearing everything really loud.
My hearing aid broke in the morning of a game, so I was obviously in a bit of a panic. I can't play rugby without my hearing aid, and I need to be able to hear to be able to perform. So I saw Worcester Hearing, rang, and literally Tom met me like 2 hours later, sorted my hearing aid out, and then ever since I obviously had been a client of Tom's.
I came in and had a hearing test and went for a little walk around outside just to make sure everything sounded right, which was quite cool. I'd never had that done before. Usually you get them fitted and you go off and they're wrong and then you have to go back a few weeks later.
When I first came here, Tom and Victoria were very welcoming. They felt very comfortable meeting them and obviously having them look after my car.
You got treated like they'd known you for years, so they welcomed you into the centre. And
Tom really took in everything that I said I'd like, and he's really knowledgeable with knowing what's on the market, all the latest stuff, and like also what's good for somebody my age.
People do still say to me, "Oh, I didn't know you wore hearing aids," but it's. But yeah, it makes a lot of difference than being invisible.
It's never bothered me people seeing my hearing aids, but it's nice that it's not the first thing that they notice.
I had a set of hearing aids to trial out I'm still using them now, so it's they've pretty much worked straight away.
I think the beauty of being with Worcester Hearing is just the constant care that I get. Obviously, playing a contact sport, I do have a few issues now and then, and obviously Tom's on hand to fix them immediately. If I was with the NHS, for example, I could be waiting a couple of weeks for something to be sorted. What
makes Worcester Hearing Centre different to anywhere else for me is that they're so focused on getting it right for the individual. Tom knows me really well and how I like to hear things, and I think that's really important.
The product I've received are excellent. I've had no problems with them.
It's improved my life dramatically. I'm so much more confident with things like taking telephone calls. My social life is greatly improved, and on a whole, I'm much more confident.
Just being able to hear on the river has made such a difference. When you will sit on the start line, they say take your mark, set, go.